Do I look clean? It's so weird finally streaming with a higher bitrate. And hopefully it will be a clear stream. But hey guys! Spamwade's here! I'm gonna do an audio test real quick. I don't have a device I could use. But welcome to Drinking Talk Thursdays. It's been a long time. I'm in a new place. It feels like I feel like the background kind of looks... No, definitely looks a lot different. Compared to my last place at the parents' house, and now I'm in my own place. So this is gonna be great. We're gonna. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. Probably not gonna be too long. I'm just gonna talk about like the whole moving process and all that stuff. And I've actually did update. Oh, I didn't update this one. What? I guess the box did an update for this one, but I have a new layout and all that stuff for at least that. And I had. Oh, it did not save. Damn it. What happened? You just chatting screen. So I need to update the colors. I actually updated the colors before, and I was planning to stream some Genshin, but that didn't happen. So, well, I'm gonna be updating these colors from blue to red to, or technically pinkish, pink reddish, to match this whole thing. Since I'm going with my logo right up here, my profile picture right up there. So I'm just like trying to clean it up a bit and make it look a little bit better, make it look a little more cleaner. And I think it works. Let me just see if I can hear myself. See how well it sounds. This is my very quick audio test run. I think we're all good. Alright, cool. So hopefully everything works out. Hopefully you guys are been having a great time for the past 2 weeks. No, some things have gone awry, maybe. I don't know. Not really awry, but it's like it's been a hectic 2 weeks at least for me. So hopefully it has been too hectic for you. I know there's been a lot of things going on and whatnot, so yeah. Where should I go? Where did I want to continue? Did I want to go back up to Washington? I know there's still a couple of cities that I wanted to go. Going back up to Washington. Wahatatsu. I've been to Aberdeen. Can I just drive something huge? Let's go. This looks like a dumb route to do. But we could do it. But yeah, no, I've been gone for 2 weeks, as some of you may or not noticed. Oh no, my wheel is. Oh, bye car. Okay. Well, that's a good start, and my wheel is not stable to my setup. I can see myself moving a bit here because I'm trying to keep my things steady. My wheel is just not on. Ah, there it is. Alright, it's just gonna fall. Thanks, wheel. I'm gonna try and drive as I rearrange my wheel. Been having a somewhat of a new setup as well here. At least in terms of a desk. I kind of have a table. Actually, no, I do have a table. But it's not the table you think of. It's actually, I'm using a foldable table. Like one of those things you have for a party. Oh god. Yeah, one of those things. You know what? I have to go this way anyways. Whee! Some good ass driving. Don't worry about this, guys. Whee! But yeah, no, I have like one of those foldable tables as my desk because I kind of wanted to do that because I didn't want to build furniture, and my mom apparently agreed with it. So yeah, I think I talked about it before, but yeah, I do have one of these foldable tables as my desk. It's very wobbly, as you could tell. No, you don't. It's like I have a gyroscope or something, but it's very wobbly. I really shouldn't be speeding as I'm fixing this thing up. Um. God. Whoa. No. Okay. Try not to be sad here. As I fix. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot more stable. Yeah, that's a lot more stable. Um. Wait, where am I going? I thought I was going to San Francisco. Hold on a second. Wee. Oh shit. Okay, that's far. Cool. I'm like riding in an earthquake. Sorry guys, hold on. There we go. Yay! Okay. So yeah, setups and whatnot. I'm eventually gonna make like a maybe a room tour here soon. Actually, no, I'm supposed to do that for tomorrow. So, no, I'm kidding. I do have a little bit of that ready. Hopefully, it'll be up for tomorrow for those who are watching it live. I will get my whole room plus the whole layout of this place, which is very very small, as you noticed from the moving vlog of sorts. My mouse is moving as I'm moving this wheel. God, I'm trying my best to talk from the mic. Also, if you hear some background noise that it sounds like wind, I have my fans on because San Francisco doesn't have AC, even though it's cold outside. I keep my windows closed, so there's a fan on because I'm kind of hot right now. Actually, it's like really hot right now in this room after setting up this thing at the very last minute. Um, but yeah, I'll have that sort of set up here soon. Um, Set up tour soon. I'm very tempted to move my mic a lot closer. Is this gonna be set? Oh god, no. My mic is gonna be just toppling over for a little bit. Whee! Okay. I've lost the screw and it went into the void, so now I'm not gonna move my mic. Um, but yeah. Tour, I'll have that up for tomorrow on YouTube. So if you're watching this on the VOD, it should be up by then. And then, yeah, but pretty much I moved to San Francisco. For those who have been watching the vlogs, I'm already here. It's funny, I'm leaving San Francisco right now. It feels like I'm going back home, not really. Uh, but I have moved here. I am here. It's been a fun time. It's been a fun week. Re-exploring San Francisco once again, especially since it's been now a whole whopping 4 years since I've last been here, and I'm trying to make the most out of the last two the these past this past week and for the next 5 days to just explore as much as I can because I will start working on Tuesday, which will be interesting. I have no idea how the schedule's going to work out in terms of streaming when it comes to that, but we'll see. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm still working at home apparently up till October. Until October, they just give me the announcement that they have extended the work at home from September to October. So then I'm just gonna be living here, working at home. I could have been working at back back where I live with my parents for at least another month. But hey, at least I managed to find a place, right? So it's not terrible that that happened, but at the same time, like I could have saved a month or two. But oh well, I'm already here. I've been having a fun time exploring the city. Um, I've been wanting to vlog it, but I've been a little bit hesitant, at least for the beginning, because they're still like, I mean, COVID's still around and whatnot. So I was like, I don't want to be like a very touristy person just yet. And I really want to just like personally connect with all the places I've been to. Definitely, real soon, I will start recording, especially going around San Francisco this time around. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to do it this weekend. I'm trying to figure out where I have been and where do I want to go again and showcase. Definitely, I want to re-showcase or want to at least showcase Golden Gate Park because that was a fun place to go to. Especially, I actually went yesterday, and it was surprisingly busy. Granted, it's like the biggest open air park in San Francisco. So yeah, a lot of people are going there because there's really not a lot of places to go, especially for COVID. But just seeing a whole bunch of people, which I was very tempted to record yesterday actually, but I didn't because there was just a lot of people and I just didn't feel right to record just yet. I still wanted to like really experience everything first myself, see how much has changed, and definitely a lot has changed. If you've been watching my travel vlogs, it's more or less the same. Of like COVID has definitely played a role on changing the lifestyles of many. and changing the lifestyles of like businesses, both private and public, and many other things. It's been a hell of a time, and it's just interesting to see these changes right now. Um, God, every time I turn, it's just shaking my table and my mouse. You know what? Let me put you right here. Woo! I've never driven here before. What? Hello. What is this place? I'm in like Vallejo or something? I think so. Don't know why that talked to me, but it did. But yeah, a lot of has changed, especially again, as I said before, I haven't been here for 4 years, so 4 years has made a difference. Um, both in terms both in terms of like the businesses that are still here, and obviously COVID has made a lot of changes along the way. Jesus, I haven't got used to this layout in terms for driving, so just give me a bit. And I haven't really fixed up the wires because everything is now just everywhere, which is fuck. All the fucks. None of the fucks are given. You know, let me do this. I got time. So I'm planning to showcase it soon. Um, hopefully within these next, hopefully starting before, at least try to do one or two SF vlogs itself on right before I start working. So maybe tomorrow once that video is uploaded for this room tour, for this house tour really. Um, I would I might explore. Maybe I'll go to a tourist trap spot, like a touristy trap spot, like Fisherman's Wharf, ferry building. I have recorded ferry building before, so it'd be fun to just like reference back to that video, to the my 2016 vlog, because I actually did reference that back then, and just see how much it's changed. Because I've been through like many of the tourist traps, many of the places I usually frequent back in San Francisco, and it's more or less different. I'd say, definitely in touristy trap areas, and definitely in local neighborhoods. It's like some local neighborhoods, I think, have fared off pretty decently with even with COVID. Like some businesses are still there, but however, like other businesses that I was used to going to back in 2017, they're gone. But for the most part, I don't think it would be COVID. But were a handful of businesses I think that were affected because of COVID that had to close down their physical buildings. Some of them actually, I think, went full virtual, say like an online shop and whatnot. While others were like, um, actually went out of business, which is very sad to say. But it can be accustomed to either the crazy demand in terms of like people wanting to start business here pre-COVID, and then when COVID happened, the lack of money to maintain their business. So I'm gonna have a very fun time trying to find new places to go, new businesses to seek. Not really seek, but like new businesses to frequent. In terms of like food or recreation, not really recreation. I'm not that kind of person actually, but like just finding things, buying things, or finding like new experiences. Because yeah, 4 years. Oh shit! I took that turn too tight. I took that turn too tight. We let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, but just seeing how much has changed, it'd be fun to try to like recollect. Just try to like re-record places that I've been to. And actually, I now that I'm thinking now I'm like as I'm thinking of it through, that will be a really fun idea. Probably right before I start working, is to go back to my 2016 vlogs. Go back to the places that I vlogged over there, and try to vlog those locations today to see how much has changed. And again, as I said before, a lot of them have because of COVID. Um, some for the better, mostly for the worse. And you'll see like that drastic difference. So hopefully I will have that ready in the next coming weeks. I will put a promise on that because I do have a couple days left to do this travel, to do the exploration, and because I've already done most of my exploration already, it would be fun to. I am very bad at driving right now. It would be very fun to showcase it in the limelight. At least in terms of how I see it, not like, ooh, this is what they've been doing bad or like that. No, I'm not that kind of person. More of like, hey man, this business closed, but this business is open, and there's a new business over here that looks really cool. Why don't we check it out? Sort of deal. Be like a weird tour guide. I think that's what I was promising. Um, but yeah, hopefully you'll see that soon here on YouTube. And in terms of the stream schedule, again, I'll figure it out once I start working. Again, I'm planning to at least keep Truck and Talk, and at least I didn't only missed 1 week so far. I missed a couple weeks actually. Now I think about it, but I've missed 1 week at least prior to the move, and I'm already here, and I'm not having any issues. Apparently, I do have internet, as you noticed. Actually, I wanted to say that I do have internet, so hence why I'm able to stream. Hence why you're able to see me, and all that fun, cool jazz. And hopefully, it'll be stable and more clear than last stream because I have gigabit internet, so it should be stable. I should be fine. I'm streaming at full 1080p, even though even at full 1080p, I'm derping out very hard as a truck driver. But yeah, so um, before I digress on that, I've already talked about 16 minutes about other things. I've been wanting to actually talk about the move itself. So right after truck and talk, that's when I really started honing down on like packing everything else. I think I said in truck and talk I was about like 70, 80%, maybe even at 90% packed. I can't remember the number. It's been a while. I should have referenced it back, but oh well. But I was like, majorly packed. I wasn't like fully packed yet because I wasn't moving till Tuesday. Basically Thursday after the stream, I think I talked to Dragon. Yeah, I talked to Dragon for like a little bit longer, and then I packed up this wheel into my box, which it was fun because I actually unpacked it just a couple minutes ago to just set this all up. It's great. Um, but just packed up the wheel and I just try to pack up as much as I can over the weekend because I was moving on Tuesday. So, well, the one only good thing was that since I've packed up like the rest of the room, all I had was my desk and my closet to worry about, which wasn't too bad. I was able to pack up my desk without the computer about like 20 30 minutes. I just had to move some storage boxes around so I can at least put my stuff on the desk into one spot so I know to translate it back here, which most of them are here on this desk, on this table, but I'm operating on a smaller desk technically by surface area, so not a lot, not everything is here where it used to be, but it kind of works. I do have some things in like my closet and other places in my room for now, as I'm trying to figure out what other kind of furniture I want to procure. um, but that has been that just packing up hasn't been too bad. Um, was able to pull it off, and then on Saturday I actually went to SF, picked up the keys for this place, which wasn't so bad. And everything here, what I'm going to be explaining, you could just see it straight out the moving vlog because that's pretty much the whole day. I was here, I got my keys, and luckily enough, I decided to bring my laptop, so I wanted to try out the internet. And I think I said before that I did have a very interesting internet situation where my installation was not supposed to happen until this coming Thursday. However, when I was checking this place, when I was going around the rooms and whatnot, I noticed this little box that has the same company of the internet provider I chose. And so I said, why the heck not? Let me just turn it on. There's an Ethernet port here. I brought an Ethernet cable, thank God. Plugged it, the Ethernet cable into the box, plugged the other end of the Ethernet cable to my laptop, and then we'll see if I have internet. Lo and behold, I did. So apparently, when I signed up for the internet 2 weeks ago on Monday, it was already it activated once I set the order in. The only thing that they have to do now is just send in the Wi-Fi router that I have leased out, which is funny because I did end up just buying a router anyways. However, I'm gonna grab their router because I did grab kind of a cheapo router to just work with, because I want to at least have internet Wi-Fi for many of my wireless devices, such as my smartphone. Technically, this computer at one point, but I already have it hardwired, which has been fun to run 50-foot cable from the router from the place to my computer. It's great. Hopefully, you'll see it in the vlog. We'll try to remember to really showcase that. But just where was I? I was surprised that the internet was working. So with that, I decided to just get lunch and then run straight to the nearest tech store, which was apparently they have this like fries esque, or actually no, like the regional version of a micro center, but it's like very small, called Central Computers. I went there. Apparently they had a back to school sale, so I bought a router from there for like $55. Plugged it in, set it up, and boom, I had Wi-Fi. I had internet. It was amazing. So I was like super ecstatic on Saturday, knowing that I have internet when I come here and move. And with that, I just packed, like, just tried to clean it up, set up the router and all that stuff, put it in a safe corner, and then lock it up and leave so I can go back home to finish up packing, which I did. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I finished up all my packing, all that stuff, and just been doing that. And then yeah, Monday night I was basically packing up my computer and my monitors, my other computer that I actually did bring. I think I've told that I a couple of truck and talks ago where I built another computer and it's been my new computer, hence why the specs are a little bit different down below. Um, I ended up bringing my old computer, which is when I streamed what the first time coming back with me because my parents are not gonna be using that computer. So why don't I just bring it and I'll find a use for it? Maybe I'll make a server or something, which I'm planning to do. Um, so I brought it with me. You packed all that computer with packed both of the computers, monitors with as much of the bubble wrap and all that fun stuff I have because I don't keep any of the boxes because we just don't keep the boxes here. Unfortunately, when I was living over there, unfortunately. But packed all that up, and then Monday night it was just so weird to see my room empty again. Well, empty-ish. I did keep a couple of furniture there and my queen bed over there because queen bed would fit in here, but it'd make my room very small. I will tell you that. But just seeing like just a very handful of furniture, all the posters are gone, which I need to actually hang up all the posters. The Sonic Unleashed poster is up though, so. But just like seeing all my posters gone, seeing all the stuff packed up and ready to go, and trying to move on to my new chapter living here in San Francisco. But man, like it was emotional to see everything all packed up. But then again, I told myself, hey, it's a new chapter. We're gonna be in San Francisco. You're gonna be living alone for once, for at least a year, maybe more, and probably this will be the start of your actual adult life and all that stuff. But you're gonna be like having your own responsibilities. You're gonna be away from your parents and learning the adult, being a true adult. Um, and then the fun stuff happens. Tuesday rolled around. I went with my friend, so I had a very convoluted plan where I have one friend who would be shuttling us back and forth from my place, King Cronus's place, and U-Haul because as much as I have a license, I don't trust myself driving from U-Haul or any kind of car, even though I'm driving a truck on Truck Simulator, which I probably could have done it safely, but at the same time, I don't want to drive in SF traffic, like IRL SF traffic. Oopsies. So this convoluted plan involved with my friend picking me up at home, then picking up King Cronus, then we go to U-Haul so I can pick up the U-Haul, have King Cronus drive the U-Haul to his place, have my other friend drop his car off at his place, have the three amigos in the U-Haul to go to my place and pack all that stuff up and get ready to San Francisco. All in all, it took us about 2.5 hours to do that from picking up a pick from me being the first pickup to leaving my house altogether. Hello, I did not mean to turn off my engine. Oh, that is my thingy. I don't have a. I have cruise control. Okay. Um, but just ooh, did they just do this? Damn it! Damn it, SCS. Is it really like foggy like that because it's smoky up here? Is this intentional? God damn it. But it took about 2.5 hours to just from first pickup to finally leaving my house with a U-Haul truck. Um, and it wasn't too bad. I was able to pick up the U-Haul without too much issue. We were able to do that whole stuff, grab a quick lunch at McDonald's, and then apparently it took all three of us, quote unquote. Technically, it took King Cronus and my other friend to pack up the whole all my stuff into a U-Haul in about 20 to 30 minutes, which was insane. I thought it would take us like at least an hour, but no. I guess the two people who works in Amazon, they're able to pack up a truck quite easily, even with all the shit that I got. And apparently I do have a lot of shit because technically how it's all laid out in my house when staging it, they were all like they were in three different places: in the garage, in the living room, and some in my bedroom. Seeing all three of that in those three different places, I thought I didn't have a lot. And technically, I don't. In terms of the U-Haul I rented, which was the 15-foot truck, it only filled up half. But at the same time, it filled up half. Like, as King Kronos pointed out to me, you don't know how much stuff you actually own until you pack it up. And I definitely saw that. Because I thought, seeing these in three separate rooms, it's like, oh, we're barely going to fill up this 15-foot U-Haul. We're probably going to fill up less than a half. Maybe fill up the surface area of like the floor of the U-Haul, but nothing more than that. But once we started packing everything up, the bed, shelving, and all the small stuff that I have in storage bins and all that, it ended up filling the whole surface area of the truck and then some. So, like, it looked like a kind of a crowded truck, like kind of loaded truck, which is like for one person that is quite a lot of shit. And I realized how much shit I actually own. So hi, oops. But at the same time, it was very surreal to see that I managed to own this much stuff and managed to fill it up in a house. And then when I moved here, um, trying to unload everything, it was a fun time. It's like, oh shit, there's gonna be a lot of stuff to go through. Um, but no, we decided, yeah, it was like 20, 30 minutes to pack up the whole truck, and then we were on our way around 12, 12:30. Got to this place around 2 o'clock, which we started unloading, which took the same amount of time, 20, 30 minutes, and it was a pretty efficient system. Thank you, AJ, for providing that sort of idea of just having one person stay there, stage it, and then have both I and him run back and forth, and then having me decide where to go, where to bring most of the stuff. Okay, most of the stuff were labeled to go either to a bedroom, the living room, or whatever. But it was like also reassuring to know where they're actually going. So at least that worked out. But yeah, it only took about 20, 30 minutes to unload the truck, get everything just in here. We didn't unpack or anything. We just wanted to unload the truck because 15-foot truck in small San Francisco residential streets, they don't mix very well. So we couldn't stay there for too long. It would have been great to like even park for like a couple minutes. However, to like just try to like do some easy reorganizing, rearranging. However, there just wasn't the time to do that, and we where we were parked, it wasn't um, really that safe to do it there. So what we decided to do was just unpack and then head head off really. So yeah, 20, 30 minutes here to unpack, or not really unpack, yeah, unpack the truck. But I didn't really organize it or anything. We just kind of left it where it was, where we placed it. Oh, really does not want to make me go there. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna follow your lead then. I guess I can't really drive it with the big load here, but Yeah, after that, when we unpacked, we went to this chain supermarket just about like 5 minutes away from where I live. And it's a Korean supermarket called H Mart, where we decided to get our early dinner, late lunch, early dinner, because some of us had lunch, others didn't. Okay, Carbine. And then just like really visited this Korean supermarket because me and Tony has visited an H Mart before back when we were coming back from Control Expo 2019, and we fell in love with it. It's much better than Nijian, much better than just any normal um, Asian supermarket. So it was great to see one here, finally in San Francisco, and finally somewhere close by as well. Um, yeah, had a nice late lunch over there, and just did a little bit of grocery shopping. Some of us actually did some grocery shopping, and then looking at the time, it was like about 5:30 once we finished the shopping. So with that, we just decided to head home because if it was any other car, it would have been fine. But it was a 15-foot U-Haul. I would rather just return that ASAP at that point. But luckily, I think at that point it was like the, the butt end of the traffic, so it's like it was still busy but not terribly busy going back home. So it took us about like 2 hours, 2.5 hours to get back home, which is like still like an extra hour. But we had to gas up twice because U-Hauls are gas guzzlers, guys. If you don't rent the small van or anything like that, they are heavy ass gas guzzlers. Um, but we were able to head home without too much of an issue. Then managed to get home, drop off the U-Haul, which was a fun process. Damn it, U-Haul, fix your app because I almost had to bring the U-Haul back home rather than returning it at any time. But thank God your mobile website worked out because, yeah. But we were able to return to U-Haul anytime, and I did that when we got back. It took me about like half an hour to actually do it because again, U-Haul app sucked, but the mobile website worked. Managed to return to U-Haul, did the whole shift to one car, another car, all that fun stuff, and managed to grab a very late night dinner with them before we said our goodbyes. And then, yeah, coming back home, back over there Tuesday night, just telling them, and just like going through all the things, and then hopefully wishing all the best and all that stuff, and then getting home and realizing, yeah, my room is empty because all the other stuff is here, technically. Um, but luckily, I didn't have to wait for too long because we were gonna head back out to San Francisco on Wednesday with my family. And I actually would like to thank my parents for helping me reorganize everything and fully unpack everything that we've brought from the old place to here. Because if I had to do it myself, I would probably not be. I would probably be done in a week compared to about like 2 days with them. So I really thank them so much for helping me out on unpacking everything. But we headed out on Wednesday, able to get 3 train tickets by Amtrak to get to Richmond and all that stuff. If you watched a movie vlog, that's how I get here. I go to Richmond, ride BART. Um, but we're able to do that. Get on a 12 o'clock train to Richmond. It goes for about like 20 minutes, and then the train goes into sudden breaks. Not really sudden breaks, but like pretty pretty unexpected breaks, especially since I kind of recognize where like trains speed up and slow down. I was like, uh oh, something is going on. Maybe we have a train hold up. Maybe we have like a little short delay or anything like that. And about like I think 20 minutes after, we get the dreaded announcement. Okay, so we may be here for a while. Apparently, the train that was right in front of us has struck a car. Ouch. So, with that, we were stalled there for about an hour until they got announcements that they were gonna run the train back to Stockton, and then we will be boarding a bus going to the next station where we board another train that was waiting to go the other direction. to bring us to Richmond. It was confusing. Hello. Ooh, at least I stopped. But yeah, no. So we had a very fun 2 to 3 hour delay because the train in front of us struck a car. Because I wish I knew what went about with that car that got stuck on the railroad tracks. Whether it was intentional, whether it was accidental, whether it was stupidity, or oh no, I'm actually stuck on the tracks sort of deal. I'm gonna look it up right after the stream, just to see what actually happened. But yeah, it was like a 2 3 hour delay where we had to go back to my place, back to the station, back to the original station. Hello. Then board a bus to go to the next station, which took an hour because the going from the station I came from to the next station takes about 30 minutes by rail because it's a straight direct route. If you had to go by car, it takes an hour because it's a very windy road to get there. And with a bus, it takes a little bit longer because it's a bus on a windy road. the, but we were able to get to the next station about 2.5 hours late. Waited for another 20 minutes because the train had to go from the siding, park in the siding for the time being. Train came in, we boarded, and then we were finally on our way 3 hours later. Got to Richmond 3 hours later. Then got to my place here in San Francisco 3 hours later. So we were very tired, but apparently we just went with it. We got dinner, and we just started unpacking as much as we can. Set up the bed, set up my desk. I was able to get my computer up and running um, on that at that night, but I didn't have any. I didn't have everything set up just yet. And basically, it repeats itself for the next 2 days. Now, actually, technically Thursday only. We were able to be 95% unpacked, maybe close to like 97% unpacked by Thursday night, which was amazing. I was able to like set up my desk on Thursday properly, able to move all the stuff where we needed to move within the room. Went out to grab lunch and grab any missing stuff from Dollar Tree or whatever, because it's not really perfect. You wouldn't recall everything that you need to have in a new place until you've already started unpacking and realize what you're missing. So we bought some missing stuff at Dollar Tree and amongst many other stores. Get all that there, and yeah, it was about 97% unpacked by Thursday night. So with that, on Friday we decided to just you know take it easy, go to Pier 39, have a nice lunch, take a couple pictures, have my dad go to Hard Rock because there's a Hard Rock over there, and ever since our road trip, we've been wanting to go to every Hard Rock that we end up passing through, and San Francisco has one, which is nice. Just like pretty much have a nice relaxing day because yeah, it was 2 days of like unpacking shit as well as one whole month of just trying to even find an apartment. There was a couple of trips that I had with them going back and forth to figure out what kind of apartment I wanted to choose or what kind of place I wanted to choose here in San Francisco. So it was like a nice thing to just take a break, take it easy. And luckily, Fisherman's Wharf wasn't so busy. Again, hopefully, I'll do show this in a vlog soon. And just yeah, we just took it easy. Try to do a little bit of like extra housekeeping before they went back home, back to their place. Technically now, on Saturday. So I thought we were gonna take about like a week, even with us three, because we always like to figure out where things should go and all that stuff. But no, they were there for 3 nights and they left on Saturday, which wasn't so bad. And then man, it was like it was pretty emotional just to see them, just to let them go back at Richmond as I go back into the city. But I don't think I've ever shared this before, but I've actually had the same emotion back in 2015 when I moved to San Francisco for university. And that one really hit me because it was my first time fully leaving my parents for even like a couple months, if not 2 years, 2-ish years technically. I think all in total, maybe about like 20 months. No, 18 months, 16, 18 months in the 2 years that I went for SF State when I did full time both semesters. But yeah, no, so I felt that feeling again. However, I try to like spin it myself internally. I was able to distract myself with music to suppress the emotions. But also, just think of the bright side. You know, it's never a goodbye, it's always a see you again. Technically, the distance between my parents and I are just like less than 100 miles apart. It's really easy to get there by public transport. No more than 2 hours on a good day. But it's not, I'm not far from them and they're not far from me. So if I need help, they can come over. It shouldn't be too hard. And vice versa. If they need help, I can come over and that shouldn't be too hard either. It's not like I'm where my brother lives in Texas, many states away. So that would just be near impossible to just get there in a reasonable amount of time to help each other. So that's how I saw it. It's like, you know, they're just there. You will have the time to visit them. They will have the time to visit you. Especially since my mom's retired, they pretty much have nothing to do at home per se. Aside from housekeeping and all that stuff, they don't really have a lot of things to do over there. So if they want to visit, they can visit, and vice versa. If I finish all my work and I wanted to go home, I do have that chance to go back home. I won't do it frequently, unlike when I was back in college. However, I do have that choice to go back if for the weekend and visit them for the weekend. Visit not only my family but also my friends because still a good majority of my friends still live over there. So with that, I kept my head up high, try to laugh it out, try to like be not too emotional about it, unlike back in 2015, and just, think positively that they're just there and I'm just here. We're not far apart. It's not hard. You'll always find the time to see them again. And so, I took it with good stride. I'm unsure how my parents took it. I probably should have asked them. But I think once they were able to get back home to their home and fully settle in, everything was kind of you know back to normal life sort of deal. Well, I'm trying to like go back into my SF normal life. But no, the emotions were there. So if you always have, if it's your first time moving out, those emotions will be there, even if you think you have like a very, I'm gonna crash. There it is. Can I flip over again? Uh, Damn it. Okay. Well, that didn't last long. I knew I wasn't gonna make it, but damn, that's so expensive. Okay. I was being sentimental and I crashed. But yeah, no, if it's like your first time moving out, and you don't want to feel the emotions, too bad. You will. I will tell you that you will. Um, but if you're not too far away from them, always think positively. It's never a goodbye. It's always a see you again. You'll always find the time to visit them. They always find the time to visit you if they want to. Um, and at the same time, even if you're like very far away, there's always a time to just connect with them. So always find that time to do that. Just be there till the very end, and then once it's time to say goodbye, let it be. Let it be to say goodbye. Um, and hopefully you'll find the time to unleash your emotions. Unleash all the emotions that you may have. Sorry. And always hope for the best. How did I end up all the way back in Medford? Jeez. Okay, that's far. Cool. I don't need to get gas, right? Okay, I'm good. Yeah. So cherish it while you can, and then when you're ready, if you need to release emotions, hopefully you'll find the best time to release it. If it's there and then it just happens to be, but it's never fully a goodbye and all that stuff. Um, yeah, that's what I thought when I was able to drown myself in music. Just going back into the city, going basically feeling some sort of eternal bliss. I would say, just trying to like suppress it for now. Um, and I was able to like almost fully suppress it, like in a very. I don't mean this in a negative way. I mean this in like I've already cried before. I don't necessarily need to cry again. If I do, it will come to me. But I didn't want to do it there in public, so I just held it in, and I didn't have a hard time holding it in. Unlike back in 2015, where fuck emotions already there. Fuck, I can't. It's going. The waterworks is happening. It's not gonna stop until it stops. But this time around, it's like they're there. I've already cried about it. I don't have to. If I cry about it, yeah, but I didn't. So I was able, head back to the city on Saturday, able to do my first exploration because I didn't really explore much when they were here because we were unpacking. I didn't want to leave them with the rest of the unpacking per se. Uh, but after dropping them off at Richmond, I was able to just fully explore. Started exploring as much of San Francisco as I can. I started with Japantown because it's been a while since I've been to Japantown, just by myself, and it was just nice to just go there by myself and see all the new things, see all the old things, and all that stuff, and just see. I thought it was green light. What the fuck? Oops, my bad. I'm going. But just like starting to see what has changed in the city, in the good old city of San Francisco. And I guess like even during that time, I was also trying to figure out what else do I need from the house that we haven't gotten yet. Because even when they left, we're still about 97%. So it's just a matter of finding that 3% of what am I missing and what do I need to get. And so basically, the next couple of days, I was just running around from store to store, figuring out, all right, what do I need, where should I get it. I'm still trying to do this on a budget because my mind always thinks budget in terms of all this stuff. I don't want to spend too much money on on good shit. I just want to spend the right amount of money for whatever works. Um, but it has to work good, not work well, sort of deal. But I was able to like do a little bit of shopping, try to start my sense of grocery shopping, quote unquote, because I don't. We didn't fully set up the quote unquote kitchen here yet. I have the electric burner still packed up. Thank God I haven't had a need to use it just yet. But I'm just trying to figure out like what to get in terms of like general goods and whatnot. And then in the midst of going back home, this home, my mom texted me and actually my dad called me saying that they spotted a certain car when they got to the Amtrak station back over there where they live. And lo and behold, it was the car we traded in back in April for the brand new passport that we drove across America with. It had the same plates. It was the same exact car. It was they were like surprised to see someone managed to buy it and more or less maintained it along the way. And so I got those pictures and I started feeling the emotions again with that one because man, that pilot, it was with us for 10 years and we let it go in April in preparation for the big trip. Then the big trip happened, then this happened. And yet we still managed to see an old buddy along the way. And that old buddy was the old pilot. And it was funny because they were just waiting for an Uber to get home, and it was just parking there at the train station. So either an Amtrak worker or someone who was probably traveling on Amtrak managed to buy that car within the past couple months. And I thought, when we traded it into the Honda dealership, I thought they were just going to scrap it because it was a high mileage car. I guess the car shortage kind of made it easy for them to sell that car without issue, which is insane. I'd say. I'm assuming it's like that. But yeah, so that means the good old pilot is still going around where my parents live, which is nice. It's nice to say. Nice to see. But yeah, no, I would say Saturday was full of emotions that I tried my best to suppress, and boy, I did. Oh my god, I actually have a watch tan line. Wow. You see my watch tan line. That's funny. I didn't know I have one. But yeah, no, like Saturday was just full of emotions, just going through saying goodbye to my parents again, for the time being, and just seeing the text message from my mom that the old pilot is with a uh, respectable new owner. It never got It didn't get scrapped or anything. It's still driving strong, which is nice. And then from there, basically, from Sunday onwards, Sunday to today, actually, I've just been exploring as much of San Francisco as I can. I went to, I said, Japantown. I visited a couple of the neighborhoods that I used to frequent, such as, well, definitely Japantown. What other spots? I'm trying to remember it now. Golden Gate Park. I've always wanted to revisit Golden Gate Park. I didn't do ferry building yet. I did Fisherman's Wharf with parents, so that happened. Where else did I go? I'm trying to remember the other bus routes I went through. I used the West Portal area, Portola. I didn't do Portola yet. I wanted to do Portola. I didn't. I tried to do. Oh, I did Outer Sunset, Inner Richmond. I just like a couple of those neighborhoods up in like in Northwest San Francisco before Presidio, because usually like that's where I frequent like thrift stores to find tech products, as well as like find cheap goods over there. Because there's usually cheap goods over there outside of Mission. What do you mean no signaling, bro? Um, so it was just nice to like re-explore this neighborhoods once again, see which businesses are still open, see which businesses are still closed. Oh, I also visited Mission, right? Can't forget that. But just yeah, seeing all that, see how much has changed, and upon first look, yeah, a lot has changed. As I said before, it'll be very fun to vlog them. However, I will say it will be a fun time to vlog them because there are crowds coming back apparently, which makes sense. Um, San Francisco has always been a very busy city. Even with COVID, there's still always a round of people you'll see walking around, and I definitely saw that while I'm here. In the certain neighborhoods, such as like Mission and even around this neighborhood, it's still busy as heck. Even with all the people wearing their mask and being as courteous as possible to social distance as best as they can, try to keep their hands sanitized and all that stuff. But it's still busy as hell over here. It's still busy as hell in a couple of the other neighborhoods. But definitely tourist attractions, aside from Golden Gate Park, hasn't been too busy, which was very surreal. And again, I can't wait to showcase it in vlogs. And hopefully, I'll do it starting tomorrow, starting this weekend, just to get the ball rolling. Now that I know what I've seen, what I've experienced, I could probably vlog around that area without too much issue. And so we'll do that. But yeah, no, just seeing how how pretty much how lively it is still here in San Francisco in terms of the smaller neighborhoods, in terms of the family neighborhoods. It's still as lively as it's been pre-COVID. I mean, not as like peak lively, but definitely there's business. There's people moving around, stuff to be bought, sold, and all that stuff. It's just I would say more or less it's basically business as usual, just with wearing your mask and being as clean as possible, sort of deal. So I with that I'm not too certain I would want to show that just yet. I don't know how people are with cameras nowadays because of how the rise of social media has happened within the past 4 years and how people can be very snowflakey in terms of social media. I'm gonna try to take it as easy as I can. Um, Trying to record where I'm at. I do want to record where I used to live, which would be great. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow because I think weekend would be very hectic amongst like many other places. I do want to start recording in downtown because it is very surreal to see downtown quiet. Granted, downtown does get quiet in the weekends because it's downtown, it's just mostly businesses, but it's also quiet in the weekdays because some of them are still working at home. So it'll be cool to showcase a couple of the buildings around there. And definitely the one I showcased in my Instagram yesterday, the Salesforce Transit Center, which has a rooftop garden. I was very tempted to record that time. However, I may hold off till the weekend to record there. I think they should be open in the weekend because it is a bus terminal that still receives buses during the weekend. So hopefully I will be able to visit it and then showcase everything that is just around there because it's just pretty. And they opened that about a year after I left San Francisco to go back to living with my parents. So just finally seeing that the first time, it fully being there the first time, I can't wait to showcase that in a vlog. Well, it's quiet, hopefully. It was quiet there when I was there yesterday. However, I still felt very uncomfortable to record at the moment because there are still walking around. It is connected to the adjacent Salesforce tower, which is by its name, it's owned by Salesforce, which is a very big tech company over here in San Francisco. One of the big tech companies here in San Francisco. So there's a lot of techies there that likes to frequent that park, and I didn't want to bother their break time. Basically, I think by the time I was there, it was like the end of lunch rush. So some of them were heading back to work, but at the same time, they were just taking it easy. So I didn't want to like disturb. Maybe the weekend, if it's like definitely less busy, I will consider it. Um, but yeah, I think with just like the initial exploration of many of the places I want to go, as well as trying to get my general goods and all the stuff here at the house, I'm pretty much set for the time being in terms of food and amongst all the general goods. With that, yeah, hopefully this weekend I'll be able to showcase as much as I can of San Francisco before I start working on Tuesday, and that's what I'm planning to do. So expect future vlogs here in the next couple of weeks of San Francisco. We're gonna do. Yeah, it's gonna be a travel vlog still, even though I live here, but I'll consider it as a travel vlog because I can give some like little travel tips and whatnot. Um, I'm also very tempted to actually go outside of San Francisco this month, especially because the transit agencies here in the Bay Area, at least BART and Caltrain, are providing half off fares on all their services. So I can get to Richmond half off. I can get to Dublin Pleasanton half off. I can get to San Jose for half off. And it's like $10 to $12 to get to some of these places. Actually, no, like $7 to $12 to get to these places, which means it'll only be no more than I'd say $7 in general to go to the far flung places by train. So I was very tempted to actually go to San Jose this weekend to I don't know visit a couple stores over there, try to see what has changed, see what is still there. I might have to do some research here tomorrow, either tonight or tomorrow night. I actually have to edit the video, so tomorrow night to see if I want to go to San Jose over the weekend. Because hey, half off on Caltrain, be $5-ish bucks to get to San Jose. Sign me up. I'll go there in a heartbeat, and maybe record there. Who knows? So now that I think about it, I don't know what's gonna come out. More San Francisco stuff, or Bay Area stuff because of this half off transit fare month. So tune in and find out. If you haven't subscribed to me, go. Go subscribe to me on YouTube. I will be uploading as much as I can over there in the next couple weeks. Um, so I have a couple travel ideas. I want to at least restart my travel vlogs, even if even though I live in San Francisco, it'd still be a travel vlog anyways. Um, there's going to be a difference between that and a lifestyle vlog saying just living here. So technically, the next this next tomorrow's vlog would just be more of a lifestyle vlog. Come visit me. I wish I can. Aren't you experiencing storms and whatnot? Oh Jesus, right? I forgot those emotes finally exist. But yeah, isn't it still like storming over there or whatnot? I mean, it's not really hard for me to get to SFO, but at the same time, I start working on Tuesday. On Tuesday. So why don't we do it the opposite way and come visit me? It'll be great. That makes it interesting. It's okay. I get to work from home. Maybe I'll work on the plane. I don't know. I do want to visit East Coast eventually. And by eventually, I mean soonish. Assuming Delta or any other variant doesn't make it worse to travel. Even though it probably has. Oh, by the way, Kathleen, how was Ida? You need to burn You need to burn your PTO. But come over here. No, I'm kidding. Um, how's all the tropical storms over here? You got your K barbecue even with the tornado warning? Was there even like a tornado nearby? Because warning usually means there was a tornado nearby. Worth. IDK. Oh, probably. Okay. But you didn't get like hard struck with Ida, right? Per se, compared to the last storm. Well, let me look it up. Rip. Because apparently I've been seeing BuzzFeed articles of like New York like flooded all the heck. Granted, it's New York compared to where you live. Cape York area was semi-flooded. Oh, home was fine. Oh, at least the home was fine. But damn, that must have been a lot of rain. Okay, Nugget won't tell me how it went. Damn it, Nugget. Try harder. Let's release your inhibitions now. Feel the rain on your skin. But yeah, no, I moved. I'm gonna explore San Francisco. I'm gonna be traveling around San Francisco amongst many other things and try to vlog it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be very, very great. Um, but at the same time, I only have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days left to do this before I start working from home for the next month and a half, and then hopefully I'll be working in the office by October. All I know is that I need to check my email because I finally got a message back on picking up equipment at the office tomorrow. So I need to go see what time I need to go to the office, which is apparently not very far from here where I live. I think the office is like 3 miles away if I drove, but there's a shuttle bus at the nearest BART station, so it's not too bad. I just need to get my ass to the BART station, which is about like a 5 minute bus ride or 2 bus rides. I work Friday and Sunday. I mean, I don't know. What do you want to do? I'm gonna be exploring, and then I'll be dying from work once again, which will be great. Don't you love dying from work? Wait, no, I can't say that with you because you work in a hospital environment. That's just actual death, which is depressing. That's okay. Are you sure about that? Okay. But yeah, I still want to travel though. Hopefully, again, maybe I'll be visiting the East Coast 2022. I don't think I'm gonna be going this year. in the last 3 months, in the burn months of 2021, I don't think I'll be traveling out of state until 2022. I still don't know if we're gonna go to Las Vegas next month because Tony's birthday when I planned that out before I got a job here. Oops. I don't know if that's still happening. I should probably ask them if they still want to do it. Oh shit. Hello, what is going on over here? Let's just go this way. Just rammed my truck on the fucking wall. Only limited lung damage. Oh. Um. Yeah, I don't know. We could. I probably should ask about traveling again, but I don't think, at least for me, unless if we decide to do the Las Vegas trip, I don't think I would be traveling till 2022. And I probably, aside from wanting to still go back to the East Coast and visiting New York City once again, my home city, my home state. Um, I think the only other time I would actually travel is conventions, and hopefully conventions will go well next year. Hopefully we'll have an anime expo. Hopefully we'll have a PAX, a Control Expo, and all that stuff. Because I want to go. If once I accrue the PTO for 2021 and start 2022, I'm willing to get. I'm gonna get my butt ready for that. And finally go to conventions again. And finally have money for conventions. God fucking damn it. Because the last couple times I've been to conventions, I've always been cash strapped. And then when I did have the cash, COVID happened. When are we gonna do RV road trip? You're on the East Coast. That's gonna be with me, AJ, Tony, and Nico, isn't it? I still can't believe you remembered about an RV trip. That was like planned out since Delta. I fly over and you guys drive me home. I mean, I guess we could. How much is it to rent an RV for 5 people? Or four, if you don't want to bring Nico. Or we just camp. We just rent a van and get a couple tents. And we go to like KOAs and other campsites and do that. Try to drive across America in 2 weeks. That'll be fun. But I wouldn't do it now because it's already getting colder. Maybe next year, we'll see. Wait, I just realized I think I would be the only one that wouldn't have enough PTO for that. But that's fine too. By the time if we decide to do that like in 2022 or something. We Let's go. We could. We could do like, because knowing anything, we're not going to Japan in 2022, right? Because I know that was at least on the books before COVID happened, and then COVID happened. So I think that's gonna be what 2023 potentially, because I think 2022 is still too soon for a Japan trip, especially since we need to plan that at least many months in advance. Yeah. I and COVID, yeah. Hopefully 2023 will give us some better hope. Or 2022 will at least actually pave the way for a better hope with life. Because fuck 2021. Yay. Ish. But hopefully then we'll all be able to have enough money saved up to get a plane ticket, a JRL pass, and many nights to stay at a capsule hotel or an Airbnb and all that stuff. 2020 and 2021 don't know her pretty much. And we're in September. It doesn't feel like September 2021 actually though. It doesn't feel like 8 months has passed yet. It's been the last 2-3 months have been hellish. Actually, aside from May and June, no, April, May, and June, it's been hell. Isn't it your birthday soon? Today, yesterday? No, it's not today, yesterday. Soon? Maybe. When is your birthday again? Is it tomorrow? Or is it on the 5th? Maybe? Fuck. I forgot when your birthday is. I know when Dragon's birthday is, which is on the 4th. I just don't remember if your birthday was the day before or the day after. K barbecue. Ah, wait. Hold on. I never got a text message by anyone, so I guess I don't know if I need to type belated or not. Oh, wait. Wait, did you go K barbecue on your actual birthday or was it early because I think you're working on your birthday? I forgot AJ's birthday and got him a present. Whoops. It's okay. It's okay. 2021 was not a thing. It was worth. That's good. Wait, so did you eat at the restaurant or did you just get it to go or something? I've always wondered about K barbecue to go. Eat there? Okay, never mind. Let's go. Is it AYC? Is it all you can eat? How does K barbecue to go work? I don't know. I was thinking like if it was since most of the meats are like was like partially frozen when you do it eat-in, they could probably have it like still kind of frozen. So hopefully it'll thaw out by the time you get home, and then you just get a they'll just give you like a burner on a portable stove. That'll be cool. I wonder if someone has made that. Pretty sure they have. Okay, I'm cutting you off. Um, the one we went to was AIC. Hey, all the ones in New York aren't. Oof. And so it's just like they have a set menu of meats and whatnot. Can we go to the Michelin star one in New York City? How expensive is that? Now that I think about it, I kind of want to find a Michelin star restaurant over here in San Francisco. Like 68. What do they serve? The usual? I mean, no, it isn't that actually. 68. I'm assuming that's per person, right? Because it's K barbecue. U.S. Wagyu Yi. Ah. Ooh, that actually no, that isn't a bad price for Wagyu. Wagyu K barbecue. I don't know. That requires all of it. That requires more of us to go over there, or probably just me. Give me time. I need to make money. I'm almost broke because I had to pay first month's rent and security deposit and prorated. Can also buy Japanese or more Wagyu by the ounce. Ooh. Ooh. Imported Japanese Wagyu. The true Wagyu. See, now I want to find if there's a place here in San Francisco that serves true Wagyu. Oh boy, time for a food vlog. Oh boy, time to be Mikey Chen. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to do that. Plot twist Eddie does? Ooh. Time to ask Vinny. I'm kidding. Uh, I think I know for the fact Eddie does should know connections amongst many other things as a one restaurateur would. Just visit Vinny. That's all the way in Dublin or where we live or Stockton. So that requires going back home. I miss Eddie food. Yeah, go Dublin. The thing is, I don't. think he visits more in visits less at Amakara and more in the fuck, which is the one he partially owns now. I forgot the name. Kokoro. Bart Easy. It's true. It's funny because apparently I know where their new location is. Their new location of Amakara is in West Dublin. It's literally 2 minutes from West Dublin Pleasanton Station, which is like not too bad. Yeah, the one on Miracle Mile. Yeah, Kokoro. I remember the name. I forgot about that. Do it. I rather do it with other people. I rather dine over there with other people rather than by myself. That's depressing. I'd rather just go to some cheap sushi joint over here, which apparently I managed to find a train revolving one about like a sushi joint like 10 minutes away from here. No, 10-20 minutes away from here. Amongst another Japanese cheesecake shop, a matcha shop, and all that stuff. Yeah. Wait, I want cheesecake. Yeah, no, it's funny because I live. So, I think when Nico was there in New York, when you guys were talking about the Japanese cheesecakes, what didn't you like get the Japanese cheesecakes? Wasn't it like a chain technically that started in the United States? I tried in New York City, but they sold out. Oof. I should have taken a picture of the other one. I forgot. I think it started in Japan, but it's like it's becoming like they started opening other places around the world, especially the U.S. Right? Because like there's the one I saw earlier today was like 30 minutes away, and then I remember seeing it being the same exact one right where I used to go to school. So I don't have to go far for it. DoorDash does a nationwide shipping thing now. Oh god. Oh boy, nationwide shipping. Japanese cheesecakes and all that shit. But there's also, oh yeah, in the mall that was right next to my school, they have that not not only Japanese cheesecakes but also very fluffy pancakes, which I need to go over there one day and try it. But every time I go there, I always ended up eating a regular lunch. Yeah, didn't I take a picture of it and send it over at Skype? I think I did that. Possibly. I don't remember. Hold on. I'm almost. I'm almost there. Let me grab my phone. Mm. Oh, this is sad. Okay. Whoop. Shit. Um. Can I go to pictures and not crash? Oh yeah, I found a place that did ramen soft serve, which was very interesting to try. Sounds weird. It tastes like bubblegum. Oh yeah, black sesame is always better. Black sesame. I've had so much black sesame soft serve. It's not even funny, but I can't let it go. It's so good. Compared to matcha, it's so much better. Wait a sec. I think I found Signora. We are you doing Genshin right now, or am I thinking the wrong one? I'm thinking too much Genshin. I haven't even done. Oh, okay. I haven't even played 2.1 yet. I've been wanting to stream it. I just haven't bothered. Cutscene time. Oh boy. I've heard of all the fun things that came about in 2.1. We got right on third time. How? Were those just all your leftover primos after pulling Sayu and Yoimiya? Dude, for the fishing, I know. I've heard about the fishing too. I never charged. Only battle pass. Wait, so you never? Oh yeah, you haven't pulled since. Uh, aside from Sayu, when was the last time you pulled? What banner? I forgot what you told me which banner because I know you had a stockpile of such, and you just pulled up to Yoimiya, right? To your first Yoimiya. I'm already fucking this up. Alas Hu Tao Pity. Oh, so that would be you saved up. That's 1.3 to 2.0. Wow, that's a lot. And like all the events and such, that's actually a lot. Let me take a short trip. Ah, where the fuck is it? It's nowhere on my map. I know I need to do 2.1 and then top up because I know for the fact I won't be able to pull. Actually, no, that means you were really lucky to pull Raiden 30 pulls after Yoimiya, right? Oh shit, I need to pick it up. Oh, you lost to Eula, which was 1.5? Still not too bad of savings of it. No, Eula was before all the reruns. I thought Eula was when I was traveling, so that was May. Because I remember coming back to California and then back home, and I was like 4 days before the new banner, before the rerun. I forgot who was the rerun. Oh, that was my load! I still can't believe that from Eula onwards, all I could pull in non-character banner is Diluc, which I'm okay with. Maybe one day I'll have C6, but at the same time, why I don't need as much of you right now. Losing 350/50s to Diluc has been both a blessing and a curse. Hi, car, bye, car. Finally got my Diluc, but he's still at 20. I only play him now because I watched a streamer just fawning over Diluc, and then I've always been salting, being never able to pull a Diluc until May. And then so I started. It's like, you know what? I'll just level him up to 90 and see how well he plays. And then suddenly I got stuck playing as Diluc as my main in my main team, using him out of spite. Yep. I mean, it didn't help that I had somewhat okay pyro artifacts as well as a R5 gravestone, so it was meant for him. I just never bothered to run the Crimson Domain ever for a while because fuck it, I haven't been running domains in forever. But Gravestone Sayu, that makes sense. I did move Gravestone to Saya at one point. I still need to get her up to 90 or at least to 80. I haven't got her to 80 yet. I've got Yoimiya up to 90 just recently. And I've only got Sayu up to 70, so I also need to change my teams around because I'm already friendship 10 with. In terms of the team I got right now, I'm friendship 10 with Jean and Kazuha. And Diluc is getting close. Which means I also gotta change my Serenity Teapot to get friendship XP to others. Right! I have a lot of things to do in Genshin. But right now, I just want to drive some trucks and talk about my life because that's what I always do on Truck and Talk. And try to figure out what else to do aside from travel. I also try to figure out what sort of furniture I want to get for this place because it's still a very awkward place. Um, it's not a very, it's definitely in-law unit style, but like in-law unit to where it's not, there's no full kitchen, but everything else is there. And so all the furniture that I have in this place is foldable furniture. Foldable chairs, foldable tables. Well, an old bed. Foldable, yeah, more foldable tables, like a TV table and like that. Like I do want. I tempted to get actual furniture, but at the same time, I don't. I think I'm only gonna be here for a year and not more any more than that. I think I'm definitely planning to move again in a year to a better place. This one was just really easy to get and was at a decent price to rent. So, like, I still kind of want to get a small futon for the living room just so I could lay somewhere other than this bed. As much as I love this bed, no. I want to get a futon, but at the same time, I don't know if it's going to be worth it for a year. All right, Kathleen, you're the second person to say to get a giant beanbag. Dragon said to get a giant beanbag. Now you said get a giant beanbag. Fuck. Also, hi Blaze, I honk for you. Now you have to. Isn't giant beanbags, at least for my size, like 200 bags, 200 bucks? Get a giant beanbag. Thanks, Blaze. Worth. You think so? 3 times the charm. I mean, yeah, no. At this point, it's now 3 times the charm. Ooh, pretty. What the fuck is on my foot? Eh. Oh, it's broken shit. I forgot I broke a pen right before I started streaming. Yo, Blaze, thanks
Here,
for the
use this
tier
to
1.
get a giant beanbag.
Thanks, Blaze, for the tier 1 sub for 7 months. Thank you, thank you. I also forgot that my volume was at like 50%, so that blasted in my ear, or blasted through the speakers and shocked the fuck out of me. Thanks, Blaze. But thank you for the tier 1. I guess I now have to. I'll look it up, I guess. It's just gonna be great. Just gonna find one on Amazon and then get the Amazon driver. It's like, ah, I wanted this shit again. I see. Because knowing anything, amongst the many university students who have came back to university around the Bay Area, I have a good feeling one of them or some of them have bought a giant beanbag. Found one called Ultimate Sack 6 times. I think that's like the one of the good ones too. Like it's like the most outrageous names, yet it's like one of the better kinds. Do it, do it. I would have to wait until first paycheck or second paycheck because I spent a lot on moving and food and getting shit soon. Yeah, pretty much. It'll be a definite bucket list item. Just like I'm planning to get a new gaming chair. I do want to get a new gaming chair. Like I want to get a Secret Labs chair because as much as I like this chair, my ass is starting to hurt after 2 hours. Actually, it hasn't even been 2 hours. I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. So I get it because I know it's gonna call me. Okay, but maybe giant beam. The funny thing is, I do have an airbed. It just requires setting up an airbed for guests and me if I wanted to sleep on it, but at the same time, do I really want to set up an airbed? You know, I need to take a. I need to finish the edit of the. Oh shit! I need to finish the edit for the house tour, all fully packed, so you can kind of see how much space I gotta work with, including a queen air bed. It's funny. I have a full regular bed here in my bedroom, yet my parents decided to say, "Let's just get a queen air bed." Okay, get a cat too. I can't have pets, unfortunately. Under my rental agreement, I can't have pets. Yeah, I would want to get a pet, but I can't do it for this rental property. I do want to take care of plants. I did at one point want to get succulents, but I think my mom said she'll the next time she'll come over, she's gonna bring some uh plants and succulents so I can grow them either inside or outside. Time to speed this beach up. But how? How do you kill a succulent? Aren't they low maintenance? Capo. The fuck? Feta said I'm not allowed to get any more plants. So you're definitely a cat person, but definitely not a plant lover. How did your Kathleen? What did you do? What made you kill plants? Why are you Timmy's mom? But I like plants. It's okay. I haven't killed the cat yet. You can't kill the cat if you're Timmy's mom. You only kill plants. Now you're Timmy's mom. Fairly Odd Parents joke for Fairly Odd Parents reference for those who doesn't understand the joke. But how? See, now I'm afraid of actually owning succulents. But I think Dragon has assured me that I can't kill one, and my mom assured me I can't kill one. But you, Kathleen, haven't. Oops. Fuck. I just wanna. Yo. Oh shit. I can't see any of the fog. Wait, no, I need Streamlabs. There we go. I mean, it's not completely. Wait, which one? The succulent? I'm assuming Moss Ball full dead. Just won't. Oh, okay. Just won't. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. So that means you're telling me Nico killed the Moss Ball. Wait, I'm a Discord pick? Okay. Where's my phone? Okay, my phone's right there. I'll look at Discord. Send it over. It was dead before. Wait, so it's somewhat reviving? This is so unsafe. Very, very unsafe. Oh, hey, shit. I got a response. When do I get to visit? 10 a.m. Okay. Chotto matte. I had to respond to a thing. It was a full plant. Okay, that can work. Oh, empathy to Parkway. No, thank God I can write professional emails. This is fuck. If I ever had to put an ooh in an email, this would be the worst time to do it. Thank God I don't have to. I ran out of food. And how did you run out of food to fight Signora? I forget you don't run healers on your team. Oh, I see what you mean. How? Wow, how did you kill that? I mean, at least it's growing again. At least it's not full dead. That's one thing. Let's go, Chalk. Go! Speed up. Let's go. Fuck, I'm slowing down. Wait, where am I going? Oh, okay. Ah! Wait, no. I don't know where I'm going. You know what? Fuck it. Maybe I'll grow. Maybe I'll do. We'll grow some succulents. And I think I forgot who told me. Both either Dragon or AJ or both to grow green onions. But like, I don't do cooking. And plus, it doesn't help that I don't have a full stove, and I haven't plugged in the electric stove, so I haven't had a need to cook fully just yet. Even though I might be tempted to do that actually here soon, to start cooking. I mean, I gotta learn how to cook fully, and by myself, right? Right? Or should that be a nah? Oh, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I'm just passing through Yakima. Okay. We. Oh. Oh, jeez. There we go. Yeah, 63 is fine. Even though it's 63 to city. Oh, I need to get some gasolina. Fuck, where's the gas? Okay. I'll just drive to the gas station to the very end. So yeah, if you have any ideas of what kind of succulents, what kind of things to grow, or actually any sort of like easy furniture that I could get, I'll definitely consider a beanbag. I'm also still considering a futon compared to a beanbag, but I guess a beanbag does sound nice. I don't know. My big chunky body, I feel like I'm gonna break a beanbag versus a futon. I'm gonna break any sort of furniture with my big ass body. So, okay, I'll have to think about it then. But I do want something comfortable for the living room so I can at least relax in somewhere that is not my bedroom. Because otherwise, I'm definitely gonna be going to sleep. Granted, for the past couple of days, I have been just going out of the house because hell yeah, time to just travel everywhere for the next 4 days. Or for the past week and now next 4 days. And that's what I'm going to continue to do until I start working. Which reminds me. Thank you, Google Assistant. I was able to set a reminder and an alarm without issue. And I have also finally learned I could finally experience full automation. Well, not really full automation. Partial automation and just home devices. Connected home devices to help out in your lifestyle because it's just very easy to ask Google to do this, do that. At least that's what I have. I'm using Google Assistant to just ask, do this, do that, set an alarm, turn my light on, turn my light off, turn my fan on, turn my fan off. Um, I do need to pair it up with my security cam, though, and then just send me reminders that hey, there's someone in the building because I have at least one security cam in my place, and then I'll have a somewhat functioning smart home. Woo! I just don't have temperature control because why do you need a heater or AC in San Francisco? All you need is blankets and a computer. That's your space heater. And think about it. Kathleen, has the computer room ever been cold? Like where you and Fede um use your desktops? Has that room ever been cold? Nope, I figured as much. Just moist, ew. So like it's humid in there? If so, that's grody. God, you know, I think about it. Thank God I haven't experienced moisture or humidity in my room because the last where I lived with the landlady last time, it wasn't properly insulated, so it was always cold and wet, cold and moist because it was poorly insulated. So moisture always gets into my room. Thank God here, even when I open or close the window, it's not actually moist or humid. At least the one good thing is when it's humid, it's cold humidity, not hot humidity. Ooh, Jesus. Wee. The home store. Oh, this is where I'm delivering it to? The home store? Oh, I see it. Yeah, no, like it's funny because like I did bring a space heater because I remember just being it very cold in San Francisco on some certain nights. But ever since having this computer, it's like, yeah, no, I don't need to have a space heater. I have a desktop computer. That is your space heater, Daryl. Just wanted to do that. Ooh. Um, but I do want to experience it like when it gets really cold here, because I mean it does get like only to the 50s. I don't think it ever goes to the 40s here. But like at the same time, I kind of want to experience to see if this computer can handle leaving my room warm. I mean, it did when I was living back in Stockton, or at least living back there. When during the winter, it's like, what is heater? I just have a computer. I'm always in shorts or shirt or both. Ah, I already fucked it up. Ouch. Why am I terrible at parking today? Oh, I'm gonna jackknife. I'm gonna jackknife. Let me at least try, Daryl. Maybe I'll gas up next stream. And this is where I learned how to back up, if I knew how to. Where is AJ when you need him since he works at Amazon warehouse, Amazon logistics? I mean, no, he has experience with a forklift. I don't think he has experience driving, parking a truck. Hey, there we go. If I do it just right, I can just back it up on R3. Never mind, I lied. Still like have to hold my table because I'm shaking everything everywhere. I need a proper table. Sorry. Straighten out, straighten out. Hey, I did it. 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 So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. In a way, it's my first time coming back, and hopefully everything looks clear as fuck. Okay, but hopefully you guys enjoyed like just hearing all the small updates amongst many other things. Thank you, Kathleen, for joining for random conversations along the way. I guess. I do plan on streaming more, especially we'll see again. We'll see when it comes to when I start working again. I think I should be able to make time for Truck and Talk. I don't know so much for other streams. I still kind of want to stream more Genshin, especially since 2.1 is out, amongst many of the other updates that'll be coming here in the near future. Um, but no, if you enjoyed this stream, if you're watching this live, feel free to follow me on Twitch. I will try my best to keep streaming here on Twitch as I can, as well as if you haven't followed me on YouTube, go follow me on YouTube. I guess I'll do my usual share links and whatnot. Here we go. YouTube. Also follow me on Twitter. I've been posting as much as I can over on Twitter as well. Oops. On updates and whatnot and all that stuff, as well as fun pictures and memes and such. But like the good pictures also go on Instagram because I've been using Instagram more to post as many things of San Francisco and food and whatnot. So hopefully I'll be posting more. I'll definitely will be trying to post more there over there here in the near future. Yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, hopefully I'll figure out what my schedule will be like here once I start working. I'll be trying to focus it again every Thursday, and most likely I'll be shifting it 1 hour earlier to back to 7 o'clock, if not maybe 6:30 at the very original time. But most likely 7 o'clock. Go for like an hour or two stream. See if I'll be streaming by myself or have Dragon again. I know for the fact she's been busy for this past couple weeks because of work. Um, and hopefully we'll have either a rotating guest or me doing this, providing you weekly updates in this brand new place that is San Francisco, where I live now, which will be great. And expect more videos from me and all that fun stuff. Again, hopefully more travel vlogs. Definitely more travel vlogs. Definitely expect the room tour here soon if you're watching this live. Otherwise, it's already up since Friday. And then, yeah, more travel vlogs and all that stuff and all the things I've been thinking up along the way prior to coming here and now somewhat new, refined ideas once I'm already here and been exploring San Francisco ever since. So hopefully I'll get that out in the next couple weeks. And I've been rambling on. I need to get to editing because it's already 10 p.m. I need to finish editing my video and get to sleep early because I need to head out. I need to visit the office at 10 a.m. to pick up my equipment to work at home for next month. Actually, no, it's my actual equipment that I'll be working either from home or at the office once the office opens. In any case, I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever the heck you are. I'll see you guys hopefully next week for more Truck and Talk or whatever stream I plan to do in the future. This is Ben Waits. See ya. Oh, Jesus. I have my camera everywhere. Bye. I don't know what I'm doing now. Poop.